What's up, guys? Kirsty Snyder here, ready to rock it out with Mindset Monday. Today is the 25th of July, 2022, and it's about noon. It is about noon right now, as always, for Mindset Monday. If you guys are here with me live, that means you will see the red live button in the corner. If you don't see that, you are catching the replay, which is awesome. What I encourage you to do to help boost it into the algorithm, to help you help yourself, is to be intentionally present, intentionally live, even if you're catching the replay. So if you don't see the red light button in the corner, make sure to hashtag replay in the comments, and then every single thing that is spat out, because it's going to be pure fire, anything that is said, accomplished, whatever that you agree with, disagree, you have a question, whatever, put it in the comments even if you're on the replay, okay? Now, I am not able to tag because I'm doing this streaming in from my phone. So I am going to strongly encourage, challenge you guys who are here with me live and those on the replay to tag your team members. It does not matter if you have a new team member or you don't. Swipe me down in the corner, put the @ sign in the comments, start tagging people who are inside this group, okay? What's up, Jason? What's up, Bill? Hi, Sim. How's it going, you guys? Super pumped to be here. Let's get this video to 20 people. We're about a fourth the way there. Hi, other Jason. Do what you can to be engaging, to be collaborative, to start tagging your team members, tag those who are not on your team specifically. Again, if you want to go far, you go together. If you want to go far, you go together. So let's boost it into the algorithm. Okay, let's get rocking and rolling. Let's have this be where there's momentum to start out your week. You guys, thank you guys for tagging. So appreciate that. Okay, we're about halfway there to our goal of 20 people. Now, here's a couple things I want to address, a couple housekeeping items. Yes, it's applicable to those on the replay as well, no matter when you're watching this back again later on. Hi, Daniel, good to have you. In 1 week from now, okay, it's the 25th of July. In 1 week from now, it's going to be August 1st. Have you marked your calendar to be here on Mindset Monday for August 1st? Yes or no? Yes or no? Honestly, no excuses. You've got to do everything you can to be there live, not on the replay, August 1st at noon Eastern. You need to be here for Mindset Monday, okay? You need to be here for Mindset Monday. Not only are we going to have a special guest who maybe you've seen around, maybe not, I don't know. Not only will we have a special guest with Daniel and me, but we're going to be tag teaming it, which means it's a little bit more serious, right, than me just doing Mindset Monday. Why? Because normally Mindset Monday I just do on my own, right? Or Daniel just does on his own. It's not very often, if at all, that we have gone together. So next week, August 1st, Mindset Monday, noon Eastern. We'll go about 45 minutes, you guys. We've got huge things coming down the pipeline for you, and you've got to be there presently. You need to be there live. Do everything that you can to be there live, okay? Thank you guys for tagging. We're a little bit more than halfway there to our goal of 20 people. We want 20 people on this live video. And then again, for those catching the replay, if you'll do the same thing, answer the questions that I ask, participate intentionally live, start tagging team members, all of that, I would strongly encourage it. All dozen of you put in the comments right now, collaboration is key. All dozen of you put that in the comments right now. Collaboration is key, okay? Now, can you guys give a guess, which you kind of know the answer, but can you give a guess for what's happening on August 1st? You guys should know it, right? We're halfway there to our goal. You guys keep commenting, keep collaborating. Let's boost this into the algorithm. Jason Jordan, thank you so much for tagging so many people. Sim, you as well. Awesome job. Daniel, thank you for tagging. Great job, you guys. Collaboration is key. And come August 1st, we are going to have specific things coming your way, a total revamp. Now, I'm just going to leave it at that because holy crap, I might just pee my pants if I get too far into what's to come for you guys. But it's a completely new energy, completely new acceleration, completely new financial structure for your life. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Here, let me say this for the dozen of you guys on right now. Those who are going to be attending next Monday, August 1st, you just hold on to your horses because you think you know, but you don't. You think you know based on what we've said. Oh, a revamp, new training. Yeah. Yes, I agree. But there's a bit more happening, and I'll just leave it at that. If you're excited for the bit more happening that we've literally not mentioned at all, unless what I just said counts, there is more coming your way. There is more coming your way. And let me just say, it's going to be a little bit of okay? That's all I'm going to say. The end. Okay, so a couple housekeeping things. Are you guys registered for Teachable Tuesday? Okay, we bought the domain, teachabletuesday.com. Yeah, I know, pretty difficult to remember. teachabletuesday.com. Go register. Because the last Teachable Tuesday that we're doing for the month is happening tomorrow, and it's going to be specific to your success, okay? It will be specific to your success, but you need to get registered. So everyone, if you want, put it in the comments, www.teachabletuesday.com. Go get registered, go get plugged in. The other thing is you guys need to be on the team email list. If you go to the top of this group, the announcements, the team email list is in that video that says start here. First, you should be tagging your new team members in that video. Please do not welcome them inside as its own post inside this group. It's not because we don't love your new team members. It's not that we don't want to congratulate you. It's that we don't want to bog up the news feed. We want them to be specific in being welcomed on the appropriate video. So please be paying attention. Please be paying attention to the pinned announcements. We've got 4 of them right now, okay? One of them is continued collaboration about Teachable Tuesday. So anything you learn, go put it in there. Be as specific as possible. Don't just say mindset is key, YouTube is awesome. We know. What about those things have you learned? Okay, 6 people away from our goal. Let's get it to 20 people on this live video, you guys. 20 people on this live video, and those catching the replay, act as if you're live too. Keep tagging, okay? Continued collaboration for Teachable Tuesday. You post what you learned specifically. We have a Q&A ongoing post, meaning if ever something comes up in your business that you're like, ooh, what about that? Ooh, what about that? Hey, I have a question. Be specific as possible. Don't just say I need help driving traffic. Say what about it? Okay, what platform and where are you getting stuck? It is not, as we said on Focus Friday, it is not a vent session thread. I will delete your post if you just come in and be like, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. This is dumb. Yeah, bye. Okay, make sure to use that Q&A thread. It is ongoing and purposeful, okay? And then the video there of me saying, hey, everyone start here. It's basically what your new member can do, and it's a way for you to collaborate by saying, hey, Billy Bob, congrats, start here, watch this video. Let me know when you did, whatever, okay? Freaking cough. Team emails, you guys, Daniel just posted the team email list. shgfunnel.com/team emails. shgfunnel.com/team emails. Very difficult, I know. Go get on that team email list. We have it for a purpose. It's not to bug you or clog up your email. It's to give you the right tips and tricks, announcements, important things right to your email list, because unless you've been super, super smart, meaning you've turned on notifications for this group, which is another housekeeping thing. Turn on notifications for this group. Hurry, do it. Turn on notifications for this group, okay? Let me know in the comments, all dozen of you, when you have done that. I love that you guys are registered. I love that you're saying done. Awesome. So you're on the team email list. You're going to use Teachable Tuesday pin post effectively. You're going to use the Q&A post for anything that you have a question about, which allows other people to answer, which means other leadership will start coming up because people are collaborating. They're excited. They want to help. They want to teach. Okay. Are you registered for Teachable Tuesday? Holy cow. Ugh. Like the biggest tickle in my throat. Are you registered on teachabletuesday.com 5 people away from our goal. You guys keep tagging. 5 people away. Hi, Carlos. Good to have you. I'm just like frog in my throat here. TeachableTuesday.com. Go get registered. Go plug into the team emails. SHGfunnel.com/team emails. Go check out the pinned announcements. Hi, Earl. Hi, Wilmer. Good to have you guys. Okay, 4 people away from our goal. Keep going. Keep going, people. Keep going. I know my drink right now is my spit, I guess. I don't even have a drink over here with me. Okay, notifications are turned on. Awesome, Rachel. Way to take action. 3 people away from our goal, you guys. Who else can you tag and have them be present and live on this video right now? 3 people away. Okay, all 17 of you, have you marked your calendar yet for August 1st, next Monday? It's 7 days away. August 1st at noon Eastern. Not only do we have a special guest coming at noon Eastern for Mindset Monday, but you think you know it's going to happen and you don't. You think you know, oh yeah, it's a new revamp. Yeah, you've already mentioned it. Yeah, and something else. Something else that's awesome. Okay, the end, all I'm going to say. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about today. 17 of you guys on. Put this in the comments for me right now with your 2 favorite emojis, okay? 2 words, 2 favorite emojis. Habit stacking. Habit stacking. That's what we're going to talk about today for Mindset Monday. Habit stacking. Everyone put that in the comments. I should see 17 comments come in. Let's boost this up. We're 3 people away from our goal of 20 people on this live with us right now. And even those catching the replay later on, please take it seriously. Keep tagging people. Collaboration is key. I don't care if you have a team member or you don't. Swipe me down in the corner, go to the top of this Facebook group, put the @sign, go to the members tab, put the @sign in the comments and start tagging people who are inside this group, okay? Habit stacking, you guys. 3 people away from the goal. Ha! Lori, I like it. You put the emojis inside. I see you. 2 people away from the goal, you guys. 2 people away. Habit stacking. Okay, all 18 of you, I want you to put a task. Oh, Jossie. I'm going to have to go get the baby girl. All 18 of you, put a task in the comments, a daily discipline that you do every single day for your SHG business. Okay? Put something that you do every single day in the comments right now that you do specific for your SHG business. I should see 16 comments come in. Let me go get the child. Hi, bug. How come you're so sad? Oh, sweetie girl. Oh my gosh. You're just so sad, little squishy girl. Oh my goodness. Oh, sweetie bug. Hi. Okay. Here's the featured guest today. Little Joss. Hi, cutie girl. Okay. So, let's see. Let's see who commented. Jason follows up. Cheryl says email marketing, coffee, then mindset. Yep. Post on social media and email follow-ups. Okay. So now tell me something you do every day in just your normal daily routine. Something like you probably brush your teeth in the morning. You probably make your bed. Maybe you do a load of laundry. I don't know. What is something you do every single day that's not business related that you have no choice but to get done? Even something, put on my pair of pants, whatever. What is it you do every single day as a routine, okay? Not in your business, just as a routine in general. What is something you do every single day as a routine? And yeah, it could be something as simple as, I brushed my teeth. That's great. Okay, so Rachel up and showers, yelling at my son. Yep, I can understand that. Shower and brush teeth. Awesome. Okay. So here's what I want you to think about. For those of you who feel, I don't have the time, I'm too busy. Okay. I'm too busy. I don't have enough time to do that. Okay, let's take short form videos. So you know that as we practice short form videos, they become easier and easier to pop out and to do and to edit and to execute because you're practicing them. Your first couple times doing your short form videos, you could do 5 and it would take you like 2 or 3 hours. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this fast enough. The execution seems too slow, right? But as you practice, you get better at it. Here's what I want you to consider this week, and this is Mindset Monday right now in a nutshell for you. One person away from the goal, you guys. Let's get to 20. One person away, keep tagging. Huh. You say, keep tagging. Boo-boo. I know I'm a weirdo. It's fine. One person away. One person away. Make your bed. Okay, so here's what I want you to consider. We all come up with a reason, and sometimes it's not even an excuse. Sometimes it really does feel like this is my reason. I did not get that done today because I had no choice but to get whatever done. For example, she had a pediatric appointment this morning, right? I have to get that done. So either I could wake up earlier and do my normal daily tasks, or I'd be tripped up for the day because I have an appointment I have to attend to, right? Really? She's killing me. Okay. Here's what I want you to consider. You, for example, okay, we'll just do a typical one that hopefully all of you guys do, okay? You brush your teeth in the morning, don't you? Now, if you don't admit in the comments, okay? Just, Jocelyn, you got to be quiet, homie. You probably brush your teeth every single day. You do not miss that no matter what, even if you have a pediatric appointment, even if you know, all your kids are grown, even if you live in Bermuda, you probably brush your teeth every single day. Don't ya? Jamie, stop it. And yet you always make the time for that. Now, is brushing your teeth going to take much time? No, but you always get it done. So what I want you to consider, and I don't know the answer, you guys are going to have to take inventory for yourself. Jocelyn, you got to be quiet, little girl. Mom. Shush. This is what I want you to consider. Something that you do every single day. Could you do something with your business every single day by putting those things together? Like, it's almost your trigger. It's your not warning, but it's your, I can't think of the word. Every single time you brush your teeth, you go do this for your business. Every single time you put the laundry from washer to dryer, you go do this for your business. Your habit stacking. For example, okay, just roll with me. You're going to have to take inventory for yourself for what in your business you could put together, okay? Could you, for example, if my car is always clean, which it's not because, hi, children, but clean in the sense of there's never extra garbage, there's never an empty water bottle, there's nothing like that. Ever. I'm talking even a gum wrapper that does not exist in my car. Why? Because every single time I pull in to come inside the house, I always take the garbage in and I put it in the trash. Always. No matter what. So then my sister-in-law comes into town. She's like, how is your car so clean? Aside from the random crumbs or goldfish, smushed somewhere. The principle is the garbage, okay? Not the food that my children are cycle with. Because that's a little bit different. Now, she's got 4 kids. She always has trash in her car. Always. And what I told her is, I don't clean my car a ton. I actually don't. I maintain it as I go, right? So in your business, what could you do every single day that you then could habit stack another thing for business on top of the normal routine you're already doing? Like every single time you walk into your room, if you had a health goal, you would do 3 push-ups, right? 3 push-ups, not a big deal, but think about how many times you walk in your room per day. Those 3 push-ups could add up, right? Eventually, you'd be doing 30 push-ups a day. Is a 3 push-up thing every time you walk into your room easier to do than, okay, I'm going to sit down every day and do 30, and if I don't, I suck, right? Wow. Can you guys hear her? She is like feeling her diaper. Nasty. Anyway, lucky me. Sick, dude. Oh my gosh, she is ridiculous. Ah, wow. That was a good one. Thanks. Ew. Okay. Yep, compound effect. You are compounding habits, but I want you to consider it of habit stacking. So a habit you already have, every single time you walk in your room, you do 3 push-ups, right? For a health goal. Well, what if every single time you do the laundry, so let's say you're a typical average person who does the laundry 2-3 times a week. What if, as the laundry is going, as you're waiting for it to be dried, every single time you do anything for laundry, you do a YouTube video? Like, they go together. Like, you do not do the laundry unless you're going to commit to doing a YouTube video. You know what I mean? Does that make sense so far, you guys? Okay, because here's the thing. When you habit stack and you put something on top of what you already have no choice but to do, you show up differently. It's been said already before, multiple times from multiple people. You treat your SHG business like a job. Mindset Monday, you show up to as if, you know, it's a meeting with your boss at 3 p.m. tomorrow, whatever. Okay. You show up for Teachable Tuesday. You show up for the things that we have for you. Just the same as if your boss said, hey, we're having a meeting tomorrow from 2 to 5, you'd be there, wouldn't you? You wouldn't just say, yeah, boss, no thanks, not in the mood, right? Oh, I'm too tired today. Hey, I really wanted to sleep in, right? No, you'd show up for your job. And if your boss gave you another task to do, you wouldn't just say, well, just didn't get around to it. Sorry, I need to form my habit. No, you would take it seriously because it's your job. Well, guess what? If you didn't do your job, you didn't show up to the meetings often enough, you'd probably be fired. You'd be out of a job, which means out of what? Income. Same exact thing with your SHG business. If you do not show up like it's your job, if you do not take it seriously, like your income depends on you taking it seriously, oh wait, because it does, then how are you supposed to accelerate? How are you supposed to take what's coming in August and magnify it like crazy, directly impacting your income, if you don't figure out how to habit stack and create behavior that gives you your goals? If you want to attain your goals, you have to create habits. Habits. What does Daniel call it? A non-debatable. For Daniel, for example, it is a non-debatable. Don't touch. Don't touch it. Non-debatable for Daniel, no matter what. And no, it's not just coffee, you guys. He always sends out an email broadcast. Always. No matter what. He always looks at his vision board. He is quiet. He meditates. He does whatever he does with his vision board, right? Always. Non-debatable. Not just Monday to Friday. He does it on the weekend too. You wonder why he has success? He's habit stacking. Okay? So what can you do when you're brewing your cup of coffee, for example? Could you do something for your business? And it's not, okay, what takes the amount of time to brew coffee? No. It's you only brew coffee. That's like your prerequisite to even having the option or the permission. Okay? You have to do them both. Does that make sense? Brewing your coffee it's not about the amount of time it takes. Okay, what can I do for my business that takes that amount of time? It's you only get to drink that coffee. You only get to, sounds funny, but you only get to go do the laundry if you're going to commit to habit stacking something with your SHG business. Okay? You guys have heard it before from Daniel and from me. YouTube, for example, is not about posting every single day. You can, cool, but it's so much more about consistency, isn't it? So what if you commit to posting on YouTube a long form video, say 5 to 15, however many minutes, okay, twice a week, because you know you do the laundry twice a week. You put them together. You can't just not do the laundry. Eventually you have no choice but to do laundry, right? Even if you're not going to wear everything in your closet, you still will do the laundry to maintain the cleanliness, right? And if the answer is no, don't tell me. But if you were to commit, okay, let's say you do the laundry twice a week, Tuesday and Friday normally, then let that be your routine, your habit, your stacking habit. I do the laundry, and as I wait for the laundry to be dry, I go do a YouTube video. And I know, doing the laundry isn't necessarily like a, yay, here's your reward. Maybe you like doing the laundry. I don't know. But have it be as if it's your reward. Every single time you walk into your room, if you were to quickly check your notifications and you gave yourself a time limit of 2 minutes, could you be more effective with when you're on social media? You know what I mean? Now, these are all just perspectives. To be blunt, I don't know the answer for you. I don't know what it is you need to do every single day that will impact your business very specifically with your income. But I do know that it's taking habits that we already do and then stacking them with something we desire to do. But there's got to be a trigger. There's got to be like they go together somehow. For example, me maintaining my car and having it be clean all the time is not because I go deep clean it every single Saturday and then I have to spend so much time on it. It's because I have made the habit of taking in the garbage, even a gum wrapper, every single time I park my car. Every single time. To the point where if there's, say the kids were eating something in the car as we're driving to the movies, I will, even as we walk into the movie theater, take that garbage and put it in the trash at the movie theater. Why? Because I don't want to go back in my car and see that there's garbage. I've created that habit. Now, that doesn't relate to business, but it relates to what the concept is right now. You guys, you've got to learn how to habit stack. Best way to do that is through atomic habits. Atomic habits. Oh, you are so nasty. Oh my gosh, I can't. You guys would be off the side video if you could smell her. Holy freak. Holy freak. Let me just tell you. Stinky. You guys, I will be gifting you atomic habits today. Gifting you atomic habits today. No non-audible. It's going to be the PDF version. It's going to be the ebook. Why? Because when you take this concept seriously and you go habit stack and you go listen to what James has to say about how to create atomic habits, they're automatic. You don't think about them. They are habits. They're natural. Yes, you don't force them. They happen naturally. Just like you waking up, making your bed. You just do it. You just do it, don't you? Hi, Anthony. Good to see you. Just about wrapping up, my friend. Make sure to catch the replay. Habit stack. I will be gifting you Atomic Habits by James Clear today. It will be in the description. I'll also put it in the guide section or something within this group. You can keyword search it later. If you can't find it, go be resourceful. Keyword search Atomic Habits, okay? And then you can go read it. Pick a chapter that stands out, feast upon the words, go do something about it this week. Take some inventory for yourself. What habit could you take that you normally do, like say brushing your teeth, doing the laundry, whatever, and then stack it with a habit you want to create with SHG. Okay, the concepts are there. It's much more in depth. That's why I'm going to gift you James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. I challenge you to study it. Really go execute. Like, honestly, we could have a mastermind for the next year about atomic habits in and of itself, just alone. It is that good of a book. So go get resourceful. Go look for Atomic Habits. Go print it out. Go do the PDF version. Highlight it. However you want to do it, okay? Feast upon the words. Really study it. Then go execute. Challenge for you guys, even those catching the replay, about 20 of you on. What habit can you stack today that will help you in increasing your SHG income? What habit? Choose one and then compound it. Just like I said, a goal of having health goals. Is it easier for me to do 3 push-ups every single time I walk into my room than it is to wake up and feel the drag of 30 push-ups a day? Yeah, I could probably execute 3 push-ups every time I walk into my room a lot more effectively. Same thing with your business. What things can you do incrementally? Here's your base camp goal. Here's your base camp goal to get to Mount Everest. Okay? You don't just up and get to Mount Everest because you thought about it one time or you did it a couple times. No. You habit stack. You habit stack. Okay? Thank you, Lori. Appreciate that. I'll include that as well. So you guys have the audiobook from YouTube also. Okay? Awesome, you guys. I will see you for Teachable Tuesday. Look for the book by James Clear here in a moment. I don't know if I can put the link in the description or not, but if I can't, then it'll be its own post. Keyword search it later if you can't find it, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Have an awesome day. Make it a good Monday. Mark that calendar for August 1st at noon Eastern. 1 week from now, be there live for Mindset Monday. Just do it. Trust me. Just do it. Talk to you guys soon.